Greetings, everyone. An enticing showdown here on 2K Sports. We're so glad you could join us. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And Orlando starts out with the ball. To the paint, and the dunk by Towns.
I like that. Towns attacking the rim with intent.
And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
Just 4 to shoot. Orlando needs to get off a shot. And Edwards slams it in.
Among the best athletes in this league, Anthony Edwards taking flight.
Off the inbound. Orlando moving the ball around. Halliburton with it. Now guarded by Booker. Puts it up for Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Well, it's hard to imagine a more solid screen than a Zion screen.
Edwards. Orlando grabs the miss. Outside, Towns. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. Left side, Halliburton. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's Mourning. Here's Wade. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
And love the rise and fire approach from Wade, giving the D no time to react.
Williamson, the screen. Over in the corner, Edwards. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Well, that was unbelievable. Not many guys can do what Ant-Man just did.
The drive by Booker. Can't answer back with the dunk of his own. Puts the move on. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Goodness. Wow. Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
Booker. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Stolen by Bosch. Wade outside. Lets it go from deep. Great D that time from Edwards.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger. And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
And Virginia Beach with the possession here, following the bucket by Orlando.
It's almost effortless for Booker this close in. He just drops the ball in the bucket.
And here we go. Booker heading to the hoop. And the dunk by Mourning.
And that's a momentum shifter. A steal leading straight to the basket.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Basket good.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
Lays it up and banks it in.
Oh, moving so well for someone almost 7 feet. Bosch completing on that break.
Here's Edwards. The little short-range fadeaway off target. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Orlando. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Virginia Beach trails by 8. Here's Thomas. And it's Mourning with the rebound.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Smith outside. Adebayo the screen. Takes a step back. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound.
Well, the defense got lucky.
Edwards with the dunk of the night.
Well, that was unbelievable. Not many guys can do what Ant-Man just did.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
I think it's a point of emphasis for this coach, getting to the line where you can pile up some freebies and set your defense. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Here's Green, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Chris Bosh.
And one thing you can say about Green, I don't know of too many players who are as dependent on their three-point shot as he is. He needs that shot to be falling for him to make an impact.
The first one falls. Virginia Beach making a switch here. And both free throws good for Green.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
The 3 from Bosh. And it's Orlando with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Pritchard from outside. And the rebound goes to Nene.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Virginia Beach shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
And here's Bosh. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Out to Smith. On the wing, Green. From outside the arc. It's good from long range. Green's got 5.
And you could just tell he was feeling it. A very assertive shot at the arc.
Thomas, no luck.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Adebayo the screen. Green drives in. And it's Green with the jam.
Taking no chances all the way to the 10.
Bosh misses.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pritchard gets the bucket.
Timeout.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Now a timeout called by Virginia Beach. Virginia Beach making a switch here. And Virginia Beach with the possession here. It's a 14-point game. Booker. And just miss after miss right now. Mourning with the screen. The drive by Green.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Pass to Pritchard. And stolen by Booker. It's stolen by Green. Here's Pritchard. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Bangs home the trifecta. Pritchard's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Orlando.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and that is key for them, continuing to build out this lead.
Here's Booker. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Orlando with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Back right after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here is Edwards. Pass to Booker. And here's Wade. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Wade's got 5.
And Wade is very selective from this area, but he can absolutely knock down the triple.
Takes a shot at the elbow. Kicks it out to Williamson. Halliburton outside. 6 on the shot clock. Williamson, the screen. Floats it up for Williamson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Look out below. Zion came flying in to finish that alley-oop.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker, but Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
Well, I love when guys like Edwards work inside. Don't settle for jumpers. Get a solid look close to the rim.
Here's Halliburton. And that one drops for him. He's got 6.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That is his first foul of the game. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Booker's shot is good.
And it doesn't take long for Booker to get that shot off. He is a confident young player.
Williamson in the post. Outside Edwards. The putback. Out to Miller. Takes the 3. Drills it from outside. Miller's got 5 points so far.
And how fluid is Miller on those catch-and-shoot opportunities? Immediately rising up there once the ball touches his hands.
For Virginia Beach, they've gone 0 for 3 in the game at the line, missing all previous chances. Virginia Beach making a switch here. And Wade drops them both. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting with the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Back to Edwards. Driving in. Orlando grabs the miss.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
1:22 left here in the third quarter. Spins. Halliburton drives in. Connects from three-point range. He's got 7.
Well, the 3 ball hasn't been a featured component of Zion's game, but with work, he can become capable from there.
Knocks it loose. Pass to Booker. Clock at 6. Back to Mourning. Edwards, that's good.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Halliburton is doubled. And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Outside Edwards. 6 to shoot. And finished off by Edwards.
Well, the ball runs through Edwards, and more often than not, he'll make good on it.
Here's Edwards. Edwards with the block.
Well, that's one way to avoid getting posterized. Stand tall and protect the rim.
From deep three-point territory. They get it back. Miller outside. That shot misses. And so it's Orlando cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll return shortly. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Now, here's Vassell. Driving the lane. And that one is hammered home.
Well, sometimes you forget how long and quick Vassell is. A lethal combination on the drive.
Back to Thomas. Thompson outside. Virginia Beach working the ball around now. Shot clock at 6. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Thompson's got his first 2 points. Wade brings the double team. Tries the spin move.
What a throwdown by Vassell. This is why he looks to get to the basket.
Here's Thomas. Drives to the hoop. And he can't jam it through. For 3, Smith. Virginia Beach pulls it in. Here's Bosch. And Chris Bosch with the slam.
Guys, we had to take flight to get to this game tonight, but here's a guy who simply takes flight and flies at will on the basketball court. I mean, it's pretty surreal to watch a guy who can elevate to that level. Switch.
Back to Mourning. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Check out Mourning inside, where he operates with such confidence. This close in, he knows he's got the shot.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
.157 left in the game. And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That's his first foul. Virginia Beach making a switch here. Here's Wade. Smith with the defensive effort. Orlando leading by 21. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Pritchard. Takes the elbow jumper and trains it.
High percentage if you can find a window. Great job.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Vassell.
Well, that's just a careless pass. He's lucky that was just deflected and not picked off.
It's Edwards on the wing. Takes it inside. Adebayo knocks it loose.
Well, this is what Adebayo is known for. An outstanding defender who protects the rim so well.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
And he drives in. Back to Mourning. Out to Smith. Just 3 to shoot. Hits it from three-point range.
An absolute sharpshooter. J.R. Smith always rises with confidence.
pass to Pritchard. From outside, off the mark. To the inside. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
That free throw good from Pritchard. Both free throws good from Pritchard. And so Booker will bring it up for Virginia Beach. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And they pick up 2.
And you got to like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
Pritchard with a wide open look. Once again off the mark, Orlando. The high post shot missed. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
And they sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For my friends Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Hi, everyone, and thanks for joining us tonight. We've got some exciting basketball ahead. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
So New York wins the tip. Pass to Korver. Makes it off the glass. Korver's got his team on the board to start the game for New York.
And far from just a perimeter shooter, Korver is also skilled at scoring inside.
The three from Bosch. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. On the wing, Mitchell. And the three ball is good.
And got rid of it promptly. Mitchell wasting no time.
It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Wade. Shoots over Korver. Wade gets the bucket.
Sees the gap in the defense and cashes in from mid-range. That's how you do it.
And it's Wade with the rebound.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the blue.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player, skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing. Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
Bosch can't hit.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Connects from three-point range. Korver's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, you got to chase Korver off that three-point line. When he's in that comfort zone, expect him to knock it down.
Pass to Mourning. Back to Mitchell. .149 left in the first quarter of the game. Softly drops in the floater. Mitchell's got his second basket of the game.
And so tricky there with the floater. Mitchell aware of when he should try his luck shooting that shot.
Well, that pull-up is a tough shot to contest because you have to time it perfectly.
It's Edwards on the wing. The shake. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Randall.
Well, that was unbelievable. Not many guys can do what Ant-Man just did.
Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a #1 pick. And sometimes they fall flat. But that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcoming the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it.
And ball handlers like Mitchell really elevate your offense. It's his precision passing to pass the basketball at the right time. Really a terrific ability.
Now a timeout called by Virginia Beach. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Edwards. Back to Thomas. And here's Millsap. The shot off that time. Here's Cunningham. Nothing on the board. For three, Smith. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's New York with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for New York.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
On the wing, Irving. Pulls up, high post, and the basket is good. Irving's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for New York.
And you must be up on Kyrie at all times, or this is what he'll do to you.
Here's Lee. The kick out to Irving. New York moving it around. Outside Wilson. 6 to shoot. Back to Irving. New York needs to get off a shot. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Virginia Beach trails by 8. Thompson on the drive. Count the basket.
Yeah, Thompson can be fast and nimble on the drive, catching him unprepared.
Here's Smith. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Stolen by Wilson. Here's the break. Shoots. And again, it's New York.
And it's so much easier to score on the break. You want to run any chance you get.
Thomas gets the bucket.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Outside Irving. Shoots the 3. Back to Lee. Cunningham outside. Outside Irving. And there's the drive. Second shot opportunity. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Virginia Beach trails by 8. To the middle. Here's Nene. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Anytime you get to the line, it is a win offensively.
Virginia Beach shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Randall. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Bosch will bring it up for Virginia Beach. Out to Wade. Outside Millsap. Over Randall. And that one's good. Millsap. Millsap's got his first basket.
Give credit to Millsap. As the game has changed for a power forward, so has he, developing a good jump shot from beyond.
Well, the defense was a little soft. He felt free to take that shot.
Pass to Nene. Now Bosch. .34 seconds left in the first half. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
And Booker flashing his athleticism. What a dunk there by the young guard.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Wilson's got the lead up to 10 now for New York.
I mean, you can't be more ready to fire off your shot than she was. That is believing in yourself.
Back to Wade. Wade inside.
Well, you want to shoot a high percentage from the floor? That's where you go with the ball.
Randall outside. Tries it from the top of the key. And again, it's New York. And so it's New York going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Virginia Beach trails by 10. You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy, but that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
Mitchell outside. Cunningham outside. And a miss there on the triple.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
From 13, and the call will be against Julius Randle. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Here's Edwards. Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
Well, look, it's tough to keep Edwards out of the lane and tough to stop him once he's in there.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Mitchell with it. He has 5. Here's Korver. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And you gotta love that mid-range shot. He knows how to get the space he needs to let that one fly from that area. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. New York calls timeout. New York leading by 3. Pass to Mourning. Now here's Korver. Mitchell outside. 5 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Mourning. And the dunk by Mourning.
Nice possession. Working it for a great look.
Here's Edwards. Driving the lane. And Edwards slams it in.
Great blend of speed and power on Edwards' drive. Very difficult to stop Ant.
Here's Cunningham. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That's the dog in him. And 1.
Both teams deciding to change it up. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Well, Cade Cunningham is a terrific all-around player. His scoring, passing, and rebounding are a huge lift for this team.
Kept alive. Stolen by Wilson. And a fast break now for New York. And Mourning throws it down.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Left side, Edwards. Edwards at the rim.
Well, it's old hat now when we see Edwards dominating a game scoring-wise. Ant's emerged as an elite player.
The 3 from Korver. Virginia Beach pulls it in. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Back to Wade. And it's Edwards, top of the key. Wade outside. 4 on the clock. Here's Mourning. The basket good off the assist from Wade. And now it's just a 4-point New York lead.
Check out Mourning inside where he operates with such confidence. This close in, he knows he's got the shot.
For 3, Mitchell. It's hauled in by Alonzo Mourning. And New York making a change here. Seven seconds left to play in the third. Nene left side. With 1 on the clock. And we've reached the end of the third. New York ahead. They lead by 4. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for New York. They've led by as much as 10. Mitchell looking it over. Pass to Smith. And it's sent back by Bosh.
Oh, using that length on defense, Bosch positioning himself well to come up with the block.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Millsap down low. And the rejection by Smith.
And that block was all about timing, making sure he didn't foul while also protecting the rim.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for New York.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
New York calls timeout. And New York making a change here. New York leading by 4. It's Randall. Stolen by Bosch. Edwards. Anthony Edwards. How do you like that?
Yeah, doing it with speed and style. Edwards putting on a show at the rim.
Picked by Randall. And it's Korver off the drive. And does not get the jam. Wow. Shoots the 3. The shot is off. Here's Virginia Beach with the ball. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. And that one is good. And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, this can bring a team together. Guys can step up and try to pick up the slack for an injured teammate. Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Wade. Oh, no good on the dunk. Randall. Oh, what a play inside.
Well, in that situation, you know Randall's going to be calling for the ball. That's a nice take.
New York leading by 5. Fires the 3. Knocks down the 3.
Well, a lot of guys shoot it much better when they fire straight off the pass.
And love how fearless Booker can be. Even the foul doesn't deter him from finishing off his business.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for New York. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. It's Randall. It's good.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Booker. What a finesse finish on the lay-in.
Oh, nice drive by Booker. He can shoot off the catch. He can create off the bounce, and he is going to be a handful for any defender.
Virginia Beach trails by 8. Wade, and he banks the layup in.
And Wade stepping to the plate in a huge spot. This young man embraces the spotlight.
Mitchell rips down the rebound.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Edwards brings the double team. Stolen by Bosch.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Well, you like the steadying presence a guy like Julius Randle gives a team. He's a reliable and experienced player others can lean on out there.
Booker. Layup no good. Here's New York. Cunningham outside. And there's the call on Devin Booker. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. He gets the first, and that will put them up by 9. And Mitchell drops them both.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. We've got an exciting basketball game coming your way in just a moment. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
Tip-off goes to Minneapolis. Right side, Suggs. Count that one. Suggs has got the opening field goal of the game for Minneapolis.
Look, Suggs knows how to assert himself inside. You give him a lane, and he will attack.
Booker makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Pass to Bosch. Looks for Mourning, gets it to him. Out to Thompson. Clock at 6. Minneapolis needs to get off a shot. And Edwards slams it in.
Among the best athletes in this league, Anthony Edwards taking flight.
Booker. And Booker throws it down.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Bosch scanning the floor. Mourning inside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Out to Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Minneapolis moving it around. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Pass to Mourning. The kick out to Bosch. Over in the corner, Edwards. And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And let's face it, every point matters in this league. You have to take advantage of these freebies.
Virginia Beach shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And so Suggs with it. He brings it up for Minneapolis. They trail by 1. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. It's on Alonzo Mourning.
Well, one thing you like about Jalen Suggs is this guy's a hard worker. You see that on the court, and you see it off in the way he's continued to work on his game. Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
Here's Wade. Alonzo Mourning grabs the miss. Pass to Edwards. Thompson from long range. Virginia Beach pulls it in.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
No good from Booker. .56 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Yeah, Thompson can be fast and nimble on the drive, catching him unprepared.
The 15-footer. That's miss number 3 for him. Now 2 for 5 from the floor. Minneapolis leading by 3. And the dunk by Mourning.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
They get it back. Nene. Kicks it out to Booker. Over Suggs. Again, the miss by Booker. And here's Minneapolis now. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And the technical free throw is good.
Well, Thompson is known for that shooting ability, but deserves more recognition for his defense. He's got the size, the lateral quickness, and most importantly, the desire defensively.
Pass to Johnson. Shoots the 3. Cans it from downtown.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
And so it's Minneapolis in control with the 9. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Minneapolis.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
Thomas with it. Now Thomas defending. Millsap attacking. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Millsap's got his first bucket in this one.
And a gifted interior scorer. Millsap just plays within himself and understands when to take the shot.
Thomas gets the bucket.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Outside Millsap. Off on the layup. Minneapolis leading by 7. And here is Johnson. Still yet to score. The kick out to Adebayo. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson down low. Pass to Long. Back to Johnson. Here's Adebayo. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
Well, at the rate Adebayo scores, it's hard not to fall for that.
Minneapolis shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. To stand multiple defensive selections for Bam Adebayo.
Well, look, Kevin, Bam Adebayo has 3 key things for a defender. All right? He is smart, he is tough, and he is very, very versatile. He can guard virtually everyone on the floor at a given time. I don't know any coach who wouldn't love to have a Bam Adebayo. His versatility and commitment to the game are just outstanding.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
And the confidence this kid has in his shot is something else. Booker isn't afraid to let it fly.
Now, here's Thomas. Johnson outside. Misses the 3. Virginia Beach trails by 8. Here's Edwards. Here's Booker. Booker going to work inside.
It's almost effortless for Booker this close in. He just drops the ball in the bucket.
Here's Long. And he goes in for the dunk.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Thomas inside. And the jam by Isaiah Thomas.
And that's a special play coming from the 1 spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Now here's Booker. He's got 8. And the shot goes in. Booker's got 6 points in the quarter.
And Booker has excellent mechanics on that jumper. It's a smooth and quick release.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Outside Thomas. To the paint. Here's Long. And it's sent back by Bosch.
Oh, using that length on defense. Bosch positioning himself well to come up with the block.
And so it's Minneapolis with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll return shortly. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And so Booker will bring it up for Virginia Beach. 6-point game. That 3 off the mark. It's Edwards on the wing. Look at Edwards slotting home the 3.
Well, cashing in from the corner. Edwards hasn't seen a 3 he doesn't like.
Wade on the wing. Back to Booker. The 3. Thompson with the rebound. Minneapolis leading by 9. Here's Edwards. And Mourning sends it back.
And that is why shooters fear Mourning. He's got excellent instincts for coming up with the block.
And Minneapolis has possession. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg, is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Mourning with the screen. Edwards with the block.
Well, I love whenever Edwards is disengaged defensively. Excellent job coming up with the block.
They get a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Booker's shot is good.
And this is what Booker is known for. This young guard more than capable of being a lights-out scorer.
Towns the screen. Thompson in the corner. Minneapolis moving it around. Edwards brings the double team. 6 to shoot. Towns for 3. Bosch grabs the miss. Virginia Beach trails by 9.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. And it looks like this is where Wade's at his best. Moving, playing downhill.
And they're pushing it up. Here's Booker. Back to Mourning. They get it again. Out of bounds. Minneapolis takes possession. And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And Minneapolis making a change here. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
Booker, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
Pass to Vucevic. And here is Mourning. Millsap covering. And Mourning throws it down.
Yeah, well, that's on the defense. They got to put out a little more effort to keep that from happening.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. No good from Booker. Minneapolis leading by 11. 23 seconds left to play in the third. And it's Vucevic in the corner. And here we go. Wade heading to the hoop. And it's Wade with the jam.
You know, teams are going to have to watch out for Wade in the open floor. He gets up court in a heartbeat.
Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
And so it's Minneapolis holding on to an 11-point cushion. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Minneapolis leading by 11. Pick by Vucevic. Down low. Here's Mourning. And Mourning throws it down.
Well-aimed pass by Suggs. On time and on target to a ready shooter.
And here's the fast break. Suggs leading the way. Kick by Vucevic to the right side. Pass to Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
And how about the vertical of Johnson? Excellent at just getting up to drop the hammer.
Thomas, it's a wide open look. And the three ball is good.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
It's Suggs with the drive. And that one drops.
Well, I like when Suggs takes initiative on offense. These drives to the rim help get him going.
Thomas. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
First free throw is good.
Well, each year, Suggs comes on a little stronger, and he has really improved his efficiency.
Both free throws good from Suggs. And so Booker will bring it up for Virginia Beach. They trail by 14. Wade outside. Five on the clock. Wade inside.
And he'll free up more space for himself on the perimeter with buckets like that. Wade's smart to get to work inside.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Now Irving. From deep. And there's the three.
Yeah, terrific feel for where the defense is hedging. Irving knows that's his shot to take.
The drive by Booker. And the shot goes in.
Good to see him playing downhill like this, moving forward with purpose.
Minneapolis leading by 13. Irving, three, good.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
And Booker finds his way to the line a lot because he's adept at putting pressure on the defense.
First one falls for him. Second free throw, no good.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
Outside Edwards. And stolen by Irving. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. And they pick up the two.
Yeah, they can count this one in the win column. It has been a tremendous effort.
Yeah, look, sometimes you just break your opponent's spirit, and I think this has been one of those times.
And Minneapolis has possession. Takes a step back. Irving double team. Takes the three. And down goes the three.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Booker fires. 18 feet out. Count it. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Irving looking over the floor. From 19, that one goes.
Oh, a master from the mid-range. Bosh, fantastic at getting his shot off from there.
Kyrie. So Minneapolis wins it. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For my friends Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. And so long, everyone.
Checking in on the competition over at King of the Court presented by AT&T, where my team's best players compete for the weekly crown and $2,000 cash prize.
Congrats to the latest comeback king, IHYMR.